boys, what is going on, and welcome everybody back to another player review. So today we'll be looking at the new Icon Moments SBC Peter Schmeichel. I believe he's some random like bronze, silver and like really low rated squads, and then 284s or an 84 and 285 rated squads, which is very cheap. On the market, I believe he was like 600k, 700k, and this SBC is probably going to cost around 200, maybe to 300,000 coins. But the beauty of these SBCs is that you can craft them for very cheap or even free if you do the grind correctly. Boys, if you do go on to enjoy this review, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. So boys, coming in at 6'4", he's right-footed, and I mean, first of all, 6'4" is a massive tick. You really want the 6'4" with a goalie because, like I said, I mean, I think with goalies, they're always going to be inconsistent, but one thing I do notice with giant goalies, for example, my Van der Sar is 6'6", so he's a giant. I find that his diving animation feels very weird, which is probably due to his height. So personally, I think between 6'2" and 6'4", maybe 6'5", is the ideal height for a goalie. 94 diving, which is exceptional. He's got 89 handling, some brilliant kicking, and 97 reflexes with some incredible positioning. We're just going to keep a basic chemistry style on him, which does put him to 99 diving, 94 handling, 94 kicking, 99 reflexes, and 97 positioning. Now, player traits, this will make it or break it. I have not seen it. He doesn't have any player traits. I was hoping for a saves with a feet. That makes a goalie literally twice as good if they do have that saves with feet trait. Very unfortunate, and obviously a little bit of a Manchester United legend there. Boys, without further ado, let's get into the Peter Schmeichel goalie Icon SBC review. Alright boys, here we go. The team we will be facing. My skill rating is like 2,000 right now, so he will be facing some very solid players. I mean, it's a very nice team. He's got that new informed Goretzka, which is actually a very solid card. Goretzka, Neymar, it's a sweaty team, and the beauty of testing goalies is even if I do lose, or I don't want to say fresh, even if I do lose, say 4-2, Schmeichel will be tested a lot, because obviously my opponent will be attacking. So the one hope I have when I'm recording player reviews is that my opponent plays an attacking style of football, and he's not going to sit back and be a 5 at the back, drop back 1 def. I want him to attack so he can, you know, try out Schmeichel, because otherwise Schmeichel will make 1 save a match and it'll just be very boring. So that's my only hope with his goalie review. Oh, Schmeichel gets a hand to that. Very unlucky to concede there. To be honest, it was a very good goal, but once again, he gets a hand to it. Don't know what it was with that. Once again, that diving animation, I noticed with the taller goalies, their animations, it comes in as either insane or either very bad, and it gets annoying. You guys just have to play with them. Like going from a Van der Sar to a Schmeichel, they're quite similar, to be honest. And like I said, their height, Van der Sar's 2 inches taller. So far, I mean, Schmeichel's only been he hasn't been tested too much, completely honest. We conceded a goal early on that no keeper saving, and in this goal just saying, I mean, he gets a hand to it. I will say he does well to get a hand to it, but just can't follow it up. Oh, what a tackle from Akanji. If you actually keep an eye on Schmeichel there, he was actually really making himself big in that goal, so perfect. Ooh, Schmeichel dives for it. My opponent does miss his shot though, which once again, it is good that Schmeichel actually dived. I know with some keepers, they wouldn't dive at all and they'd just stand there like nothing happened. So once again, that is just some very good diving stats. Although he doesn't actually have to dive to get to it, it's good to know that he would have dived. Right, the sister's kicking out. Let's just boot it down. Go on. Yeah, that's a beautiful kick. Straight to Pele's head as well. Schmeichel, we're bringing him out. That is very good. Very good call on my part. I swear, Ruud Gullit, did he just handball that? The animation, it looks like he literally just whacked that with his hand. Oh, what a save from Schmeichel, man. What a save. Beautiful reflexes there. Schmeichel can easily pick that one up. We're 4-1 down. I can't lie, boys. We are getting absolutely yeeted. But hey, like I said, at least my opponent's attacking, and it's showing. Schmeichel with a beautiful save and a beautiful kick. Like, he's literally just crossed the whole pitch with that kick. Bruno. I was just about to chip the goalie. Okay, cheers EA for, okay, well, What is... So boys, if you watch my reviews, you will know I live in New Zealand. Servers are terrible. I say servers are terrible. Like, you literally can't find much people in your region, especially at 7:30 in the morning. So I can't really find a match, therefore we can't play another game. But the good thing is, obviously we did get quite a few clips with him, so I can get, you know, the standard of his card. I get what he's all about, right? So first of all, I would like to say, with goalies, this year especially, they're inconsistent. They are inconsistent. And that's the thing. Nick Pope could do the job better. A freaking Van der Sar could do the job better. But then Schmeichel just whips out these amazing saves. And with this dude, he didn't make a single mistake, except I would say with that second goal, when he actually did get a hand on that, maybe he could have followed it up a little bit better. Then again, you have to remember it was against a 95 shot power Cristiano Ronaldo. But then again, it's a 93 Icon Moments Peter Schmeichel, so it depends. You'd probably want your 300,000 coin SBC, or however much it is, you'd want this card to at least, you know, follow up a very strong shot. For example, Ronaldo, what's his shot power like? It's 94 shot power. So obviously he got the hand to it, which first of all would be his insane reflexes to get the hand to it. So his 97 reflexes, amazing. And then, I don't know what it is, I guess it just does go down to Ronaldo having absolutely incredible shot power, and it's just making it very hard for Schmeichel to save it. But then, like I said before, do you want to buy this card, or do you want to complete this SBC for a card that could struggle in scenarios like that? You really want if you get a goalie, you want to make sure they're good. You want to use them for the whole game, and if you do complete Schmeichel, he's one of them. And as I said, I keep saying as I said, goalies are inconsistent, but there's a better bunch than the rest, and I'll say Nick Pope, Kasper Schmeichel, Van der Sar, they would be up there in the better lot. And the good thing with him, he's a perfect height. As I said with Van der Sar is like 6'2". Personally, I don't like his diving animation because like he's taller than Linky. I just don't like the diving animation. I've played 204 games with him, and I can just say that he is inconsistent. So I would say the 6'4" is a perfect height for him. Not too tall, not too short, but absolutely perfect height. And then the diving was unreal. We didn't have to try his diving too much, but the 94 diving, going to 99 in game, you'd obviously, it's max diving, of course it will be good. Handling as well. Now that can have an effect on the shot power. So my opponent's shot power, like I said, he got the reflexes in, he got a hand to it, and then if you do want to put it down to his handling, not being able to actually catch that, or not being able to save that. But then again, it's a very hard shot to save, so it's a little bit harsh to judge him off of that. But his handling, going to 94 in game, is fine. His kicking was exceptional. I know with some goalies, the kicking is actually quite low, like 70s or 80s. I believe Lev Yashin is like 75 kicking, and 89 kicking on him. I literally booted it down, and it went to my opponent's side of the pitch, like literally my opponent's goal. And as for reflexes, it's the best thing you can get with this card. Positioning as well, his positioning was beautiful. As you saw in that one of the last clips there, his save, he made himself huge. The reflexes, absolutely unreal. So boys, heading over to the pros and cons screen, it is literally just going to be his diving, handling, kicking, reflexes, positioning, and height all under pros, as it would be with a goalie. And for the con, it is literally no traits. When you are completing this SBC, or even if you are going to buy him, you would expect him to have at least, you know, a saves with feet trait, a rushes out of goal trait. So it's a little bit disappointing. He doesn't have a single player trait whatsoever. And I say it was quite disappointing, because the saves with feet trait literally makes a goalie 10 times better, honestly. Honestly, I love the saves with feet trait, and it comes in so clutch in one-on-one scenarios. So to say I'm disappointed he doesn't have the traits, to say the least. But for the rating out of 10, considering he's solid value, like, we'll base this on how he's performed and the value, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to give this SBC, or if you're watching this after the SBC is out and you just want to complete him, we're going to go ahead, boys, and we're going to give him a nice solid 7.5 out of 10. And I'm going to say, if you can complete him with untradables in the club, you can do that. And the good thing with this card is, when you do complete this card, that's basically your goalkeeper sorted for the rest of the game. So think of it that way. And I do think, like I said, goalkeepers, especially this year, they are the definition of inconsistent. But the thing is, with Schmeichel, Schmeichel, he will be the better of the bunch because his stats are just wild. So boys, 7.5 out of 10, and I would give this SBC a tick. Not a massive tick, a small tick. If you can complete it with untradables, you've got yourself a nice cheeky end game goalkeeper. Hopefully this review did help you lads out. If you are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And until next time guys, I will see you all later. Peace out lads.